Hi, I'm with Jesse Green. My mouth is full because at this show, you can't stop eating. He's with Uncle Woody's Popcorn from Seattle. So, does your stuff go good with coffee?
Oh man, we're from Seattle, so it would be a crime, and we probably wouldn't have any sales if it didn't go well with coffee.
All right. So, tell me about Uncle Woody's product line and what you like, even though there's no favorite children. I'm sure there's some people that you want to highlight.
Yeah, no, definitely. And what I would actually say is, I'll do the quick Reader's Digest. Uncle Woody's, we actually started as a whole ingredient, hippie-run popcorn company in 2002. Basically what happened is we had hippie founders that were selling popcorn right outside of Safeco Field, and they accidentally grew. They didn't want to grow a big company out of it. What ended up happening was a couple small C-stores, including one in the Pike Place Market, picked it up, and there's an 80-store chain called Bartell Drugs that actually had to help them know what packaging was, how do you do UPCs, and so what ended up happening is that the company just grew organically. Whole Foods started calling us, and when Nancy and Vinny owned the company, they never once made an outbound call. And how I got involved is I worked at Costco corporate for about 7 years, and then became a commercial banker, and they were actually my very first customer.
No way.
No, yeah, definitely. And what ended up happening is that people were kind of taking advantage of them because they didn't really know how to run business, and they're the sweetest people in the world, biggest hearts you've ever met in your life. And so I just ended up coaching them for free for multiple years since I had background in food. And
now you have a house full of popcorn.
Well, yeah. And as Nancy says, I bought my soul back when I left banking and bought the popcorn company from them. So all of our foods is really made from whole ingredients. So, for example, our truffle salt is actually made with real black truffles that are imported for us, and all they are is shaved and pressed into our salt mixture, and that's how we've come up with that. Our butterscotch, for example, that's actually made with real bourbon vanilla.
Wow.
And what we end up doing is making that from U.S.-grown cane sugar, and that's what our butterscotch is. And our caramel is the same thing. It's from U.S. Brown sugar made with molasses, and everything's just made from scratch in big vats. We dump in popcorn, and that's it. And so that's what really separates us. We're a whole ingredient popcorn manufacturer that we just love what we do, and customers love us, and we love our customers. So.
All right, so I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
Uncle Woody looks older than since 2002.
Yes.
Because he's got a corncob pipe.
Yeah. So actually,
whose Uncle Woody was he?
So Uncle Woody actually was a real person. He was in Chicago, and he was the one who taught Nancy and Vinny how to make it from scratch. But the picture that you see is actually a picture of Nancy's grandfather, who was a logger in Shelton, Washington. So this picture is from about the 20s and 30s of him, and that's what we've used our logo since we've been in business.
Is he getting any royalties?
Well, Uncle Woody, he's getting a lot of love, but he's not around anymore, and we love him for what it was.
All righty. Let's try one. Which one should I try? Should I try the chocolate one?
Yeah, so this is actually a brand new item that we designed. What this is actually a Himalayan sea salt caramel corn that's fully enrobed with dilettante chocolate. Another high-end chocolatier from Seattle, a neighbor of ours.
Ah, so it's like a joint venture.
It is a joint venture.
All right, so I'll take a small one. Here.
Okay.
All right, so...
What you're trying is the dark chocolate version of it right now.
Okay. So wait, there's the dark chocolate and the milk chocolate.
Yes.
Gotcha. I like dark chocolate better.
Yeah,
all right,
too.
so I'll say. Well, that's interesting because it doesn't really taste like popcorn. It's much more delicate and much more complex.
Yeah, and actually that's how we've designed it. So the difference between dark chocolate and milk chocolate is the chocolate liqueur, and the Himalayan salt interacts with the chocolate liqueur in a way where you don't get a huge pronounced flavor of the caramel corn, but the Himalayan caramel corn. But now if you were to try the milk chocolate, you're actually going to get a great taste of the Himalayan caramel corn, which is not that big of an ingredient change, but we use all of our ingredients like a chef would to totally change how the molecules bind together during the caramelization process.
They're definitely different.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely different. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, cool. All right, website.
Okay, you can find information on us, www.seattlepopcorn.com or at unclewoodies.com. You can find us on Amazon. You can find us all over the U.S., Ireland, England, Scotland, Poland, Germany, South Korea now, and Japan.
All right, now, Jessica Green wouldn't happen to be a relative of you, Jesse Green.
Yes, actually, it's the universe's joke on us, but Jessie, well, her name says Jessica, but
right.
It is Jessie, and we've been together for 15 years, and she's my wife. So.
There you go, Mazel Tov. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, you got to keep it in the family. After all, we have an uncle in the business.
That's right.